Hello everyone, Yanni Plays here, and today we are back in slightly vanilla flavored. Now if you watched the last episode and you're looking at me right now, you are probably seeing that I lost some gears. So to prepare for this episode here, I went mining and I had a little encounter with some poison spiders and tried to get away from them and missed a jump, and I fell pretty far down, killed myself, and by the time that I made it back, everything was already despawned. But luckily I made good use of my ender chest, so all of my valuables and all the things that I collected are safe in here, because I went and I collected material so that we can build a ender today. And we're building a fairly traditional one. I'm going to bridge out into the void, and then we are going to have a drop shaft where they drop down so that they are going to be a one-hit kill. Now the one thing that we're going to do a little bit different is we are actually going to put a filter system in and a collection system so that all of the ender pearls are being disposed out into the void, but the guys like this one here, all the skilled endermans that drop some books, I of course want to collect those books. So now let's go and find a good place to build that, and I think I'm just going off of this island here, but we also have waystones, so we are going to plant the waystone once we're out there so that we don't have to come out here and walk all over the bridge to get there. So that means that the bridge is probably just going to be a fairly simple 2-wide leaf bridge, because we don't need to waste a lot of material on that. As you probably know, a farm is always working the best if we are as low to the world as possible. Now luckily that is something that actually is going to change in 1.18. So in 1.18 we don't have to build our farms super low in the world anymore, but here we currently still have to do it, even though it's not going to change that much in the rate, but we are still going to do it. Currently we are at 57 and I'm planning to go down to 10, because since I have to put a filter system underneath, I'm going to need a little bit more space. Alright, so I think that our lava is fully expanded. Let's go ahead and make our hollow pillar. And the same over on this side. Alright, so now all the Endermen despawned over there. So that means I am going out another probably about 30 blocks, so that we are going to have enough room for our platform. And here we are going to start our platform. Oh. Now I'm going to use bottom half slabs so that we don't have any endermen spawning here. And then we are going to put a leaf roof up 2.5 blocks up, so that none of the endermans can teleport in here or can give us any issues. Then on one side we are going to have a little offshoot so that we can have a enchantment station, and in the other side we are just going to have some storage for books, so people can leave the books that they harvest here, the ones that they don't want, and if they see one that they like, they can take it. Alright, so now I have my 2 chambers up here, and next we are going to start working on the area where we are going to kill the endermen. And then the drop chute is going to be a 2x3, so I'm going to have a total of 6 hoppers in there, and those 6 hoppers are going into 3 different item filters so that we can spit out the ender pearls that we don't need as fast as possible, and then the books are going to be filtered out and moved somewhere over here. Alright, so now since this one here is modded Minecraft, I am not sure if a 41 deep drop is going to be enough or not. And that just angered some endermans. Well. Hope they teleport away. So, but there, all we can do is we can test it and see if it works. Worst case, it just is going to take 2 hits with the sword to get them killed. So yeah, let's go ahead and get our platform built. And once that is done, I'm going to get back to you. Well, why are you... Well, I guess mobs can walk over rails here. Okay. So now unfortunately I do not have any carpet and I don't have any sheep, so I had to go with something different. I hope that everything is protected and that they cannot grab onto that endermite, but they can still see it. So if not, I just have to drop it down one more. So let's go ahead and go away from here a little bit, and then let's see if something is working. Now I'm going to place a little bit of water here just in case I need to come back up again, but hopefully this works. Sounds like the endermen are already running in. I hear them hurt, so let's go up here and check. Okay. Okay, so the ones on this side here cannot see them. No, they can see it, they just cannot fall into it. That is the problem. Looks like it's working now. And I don't think that we had anything down here. Pearls, pearls, pearls. Nothing should be coming down here, so that is good. Yeah, I even see some legendary ones in here. No idea that they exist. So let's see how this modification works. Yeah, we're gonna have to put a few carpets on here. I hope somebody, or I'm sure somebody in the server has some laying around. Otherwise I just have to go and find some sheep. Okay. Right, definitely is going to be a little bit different than a regular vanilla ender. I'm wondering if I could have trapdoors so that they fall into the void, because they are quite annoying. But yeah, we are collecting some nice books here. That would stop them from coming out. It also stops me from getting anywhere, but let's... Oh, they would still be able to get through the center. Even here they got through. What else could we do? Lava trap? But then I guess I just have burning ones coming at me. Could a bobble elevate them out? Or put a soul sand here. Open gate in front of it. Open gate here. Now this way I just have the issue that I am not collecting all of the XP. Alright, well there's still gonna be a couple things that I need to improve on this ender. First of all, I need to find a way on how to contain the endermites that are being spawned. I am probably going to see if I can just push them away with water, but I'm not sure if that is going to work. Then we also need to put carpets on so that the XP is flowing out a little bit better. And as you can see, I currently am on half a heart and I'm out of food. Or at least I think I'm out of food. Yeah, I don't really have much except that golden apple. If you get poison effect, we need something in here to help with poison effect. So we probably have to bring a cow into the end so that we can milk it. and then have a little area that when you're poisoned you can do something against it. But besides that, everything is working really well. They are dropping down here like crazy. We are collecting a lot of books. Now we just need to start setting up a library here and an enchantment room here. But that is it for today. Well, that's where we are going to end it for today. Took me quite a bit longer to build that Ender, but I also ran into a few issues. There's still going to be some improvements, but I think that's the interesting part of playing on a modded version, because you cannot just take what you find online. You cannot just take what you used in all of your worlds before. No, you have to find out how can you improve it and how can you optimize it. But the Ender is open. I will let my friends on the server know that they can go in there and start collecting their books, and hopefully some of them are actually going to help out, maybe start sorting out some books or bring in some bookcases, chests, and an enchantment table. Well, thank you very much for watching, and I see you at the next episode. Thank you and goodbye.